good morning, everybody. We're fired up on another week today. And we got probably 2 inches of rain last night, so that seems to be the story of our lives right now. So we got to the woods. We're done cutting in there, block 6. We were supposed to get the rest of the logs hauled out today. We were going to move iron tomorrow, but it looks like that's going to be another day behind. So hopefully it'll dry enough today. We can get trucks in there tomorrow. So we borrowed Young Buck's grandfather's got a little tree business on the side. So we borrowed the bucket truck. And we're trimming out my driveway coming in. The stacks and the mirrors and everything, and the road tractor hit it coming out. Dad's got a little hook lift truck he hits. And my camper hits everything coming in and out. So his grandfather wasn't using the bucket today, so borrowed the bucket and we're playing tree trimmer today. That's Young Buck in the bucket. Aaron's over there somewhere dragging brush. The little dog's in the truck supervising. We got the whole crew. We're all here. We're all working. Not making any money today, but we're working. Hopefully tomorrow we can, like I say, we can work, get back in the woods. I'm trying to move some volume this week. Last week was rough. I think we moved. We're getting all that equipment stuck and dealing with all that last week. I think we only hauled 9 loads last week, so we got to get the ball rolling here. Supposed to move back down the shore. I think it's only 100,000 feet on that job, but it'll truck fast, so we shouldn't have an issue with trucks. It's right around the corner from the other log yard down there, so we should be able to move some volume pretty quick, just blow it out. That's what I'm hoping for, but we got to get there first. There's Aaron. All right, we're gonna keep at it.
Howdy everybody, we are headed to the woods with a borrowed truck. Turbo went out of mine. Let's see. Wednesday, Thursday, something like that last week. The turbo went out. I had a rough week last week. Been getting that stuff stuck, and it just was a bad deal. But we're headed to the woods with a borrowed truck. We call it the Flying Purple People Eater. It's purple. There's probably 6 loads sitting at the loader. We're done cutting in there. We're gonna haul, try to get cleaned up, get the loader moved out. Hopefully be trying to cut someplace tomorrow. I don't know if that'll all pan out. I'm hoping so, because I got to get some volume moved this week, but it ain't looking good. Just had a couple slow weeks. Last week, basically, I lost money last week. I think we got, I don't know, 9 loads or something like that last week. But by the time I paid to fix everything, I tore up trying to get that tractor out of camp. You know, I'm in the hole, but so we got to crawl back out. That's what we got to do. And to do that, got to move volume. So he's got trucks coming today, so hopefully they get a couple loads apiece. I'll get a couple loads, you know, and we'll get it cleaned up. Hopefully by lunchtime we're home to the loader and pulling it out of there. That's the game plan. Little dogger. And the dogger. Trying to get some Malik's up there. Young Buck's at the job. We left Aaron home today. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything goes smooth and we don't have no trouble.
Just rolled in to get the second load. Still ain't seen no other trucks. I'm gonna let Young Buck load this one. He needs some practice. Not doing bad, just gotta take your time. Only one way to learn, and that's to do it. There's my little dog. hopefully they'll get the turbo straightened out on mine today. Maybe we can get it put back together tonight or early tomorrow morning, so I'll have it. But see what happens, I guess. I hate to call and pester people. They said they were going to do it. Yesterday was Monday. They said they were going to tear it apart Monday. If not, they would tear it apart Tuesday morning. So I'll wait and see what happens here. At the end of the day, hopefully I'll hear something from them. Set her down, Malik. You're gonna bust it. All right, we'll quit making him nervous. All right, well, we got the logs out. There were 6 loads in the pile there. We're bobtailing back in here to get the loader out. That way we ain't gotta come all the way back up there and get it. Well, I got some time. My turbo's done. They called just a little bit ago, said the turbo's done, so I'll get one of the boys to run up there and pick it up tomorrow morning. We can get it put on tomorrow later. I'm meeting a new landowner. It's a new job tomorrow morning, so hopefully we can keep this all rolling. Little dog's wore out. Trucking's rough on the old pup. So we'll get in here, pull the loader out, back up to her, yank that thing out of here, and then we're done in here for now. I don't know if we're coming back. There was talk like he was going to bring another guy in here to finish this block in the back, but I've heard that before too, so I'm sure we'll be back at some point. What do you think? She don't care. Well, morning everybody. We are headed to the shore. The guy that's helping me drive has got the skidder on the low boy. He's hopefully he gets the skidder down, and I'm hoping he can come as long as the truck stays together. We've been having trouble with that damn truck, but as long as the truck stays together, I'm hoping he gets down, brings the skidder down, comes back, get the loader, and then comes down with a log trailer and at least gets one load out of here today. This job's not going to be easy. It ain't many trees. I think it's only 300. I think the tree count in there is 326. There's 326 blue trees, and then there's like 52 trees marked on the neighbor. But it's wet. It's just, man, look at that sunrise. That is pretty. Holy cow! You can't see the doors in the way. You see that? That is pretty. But anyhow, yeah, it's got water holes in it. The high ground seems like it'll hold, but it ain't much higher than the low ground. So we're just gonna peck around. There's an endangered species in here too. I haven't heard of what it is. I'm supposed to have paperwork, but ain't nobody gave me no paperwork. So it could be a turtle, it could be a lizard, it could be a bug. It could be, who knows what it is. But they had to leave 75% of the canopy in here, so it's like cut pretty hard. Pretty easy. It's not like some of it's going to be a wild goose chase. You got to go all the way around this whole swamp, get in there, get to the trees. But it is what it is. Got to take the good with the bad. Hopefully, when we get in here and we get started, the skidder stays up. I've run into that down here too, where you get in here and make 2 pulls, and it's this nasty ooey gooey yellow mud that pops up out of the ground, and it just ain't no bottom to it. So I'm gonna try to be better about getting video of this. I know I get fooling around and we get busy, and I just catch little clips and bits and pieces, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit better and show you exactly what we're doing, and maybe try to explain it a little better, because this is a good one. It's a little bit challenging, a little bit particular. We got to do a better job, and we can't just roll in there and hog it out, because it backs up to a nature conservatory, so it's pretty much got everything working against us. The good thing is we don't have to cut stops off. They want to keep the tufts for the deer in here too, so that's nice. So we'll get down here and get started. All right, well, we're
started. It's going to be a slow going process. And holy cow, what a long skid. We got, when I get down here in the corner, I'll show you where we got to go. We got to stay all the way around the edge of the field so we don't clear the man, no more beans up than we have to. Which I feel, I guess they figure, the farmers figure on the edge of the field that beans, the crops don't grow that good anyway, but I think we tear more up driving all the way around than we do just cutting right through the middle. But I guess they are right. Around the edge, you see it really ain't growing like it is. But of course, this ground really ain't growing good beans to start with. But whatever, it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. But I'll show you at lunchtime. I left the map up in the truck, but I'll show you at lunchtime. I got a map that shows all the little wet areas, and so you'll see kind of what we got to deal with and how it all unfolds. But I don't know if you can see the pickup way over there. See them two little white dots way over there. It's a service truck in the pickup. We got to go all the way around the field. That's just once we get out in the field. This woods is big. And we got all them little ponds that go around and wet areas. And so we'll get it one way or another. I'm hoping we might not today, but because it's kind of getting rolling a little late. It's 9 o'clock or after 9 already. And 9:15. I just struck the first 2 trees out, so I don't know. I'd like to try to, after today, at least get 3 load a day. Kind of drive all the way down here for less than 3 loads is gonna be tough. So, but at least it's not a big job. So, other than skidding it so far, we should kind of roll right through it, hopefully. As long as the ground holds up, like this road I put in here. If this road holds up, this shortened up a skid pretty good for this back piece anyway. And I'll pull quite a bit of wood out to this road if its skidder stays up on. So far it is. I mean, see, this ground down here is funny. When it dries out, it dries, gets good and hard, but when it's wet, boy, she's wet. So, but yeah, so far it's holding up. I only drove 2 trees out, but I think young buck's a little nervous. It's hard to find the trees. The landowner's in here watching, which I don't know how to be friendly and tell the old man to kind of Malik young buck don't need to be nervous. Somebody watching you, you're always nervous. You know, even if you do it all the time, you're still nervous when somebody's watching you. Now I gotta figure out where he went. Malik, young buck, where did you go? Find him here in a minute. Young buck, he was so excited to sink his saw into this nasty old beach. But it's a big girl. Ain't much of a log in it. It wasn't nothing but a big ginormous bush. But he did a good job. He got her cut off clean. Trimmed all the ears off of it. He did good. Didn't get much better than that. You can see it's kind of hard looking out the window, but got her completely zipped right off. It looks like you pulled a little bit on that corner, but beach it now, it don't matter. That was a big tree, a lot of weight. A lot of weight to that one. Well, we're at it. We're getting something done today, hopefully. Yesterday was a little bit slow going. But today's Friday, by the way, so I don't know if we're going to work down. I know my guys ain't helping me over the weekend, but I might come down here Saturday or Sunday by myself. I'm not sure. Supposed to be some peach festival down here right around the corner, so I imagine traffic's going to be a nightmare. They already got the one road, the road that we got to come in on, it's closed for tomorrow. There's nothing but peach festival traffic. So I may just scratch it for the weekend, say the heck with it. But you know, last job we were on, we kept dealing with the mud. track, I think, this week for 11, 12 loads, something like that. So we still ain't hitting 15, 20 load mark, but we did have to move equipment. We got rained out Monday, so we didn't do anything Monday. By the time we hauled logs, cleaned that job up Tuesday, and then Wednesday we moved equipment down here and put the turbo on the truck and all that stuff. So it's whatever, we'll take the weekend. I feel like I say that every week now. I'll take what I can get. We're gonna shoot for it next week. Down here in the shade, trimming limbs off and knots and stuff like that. Keep at it. I don't need seam down in there. There it goes, trees on there. Oh, you ain't got to cut off quite yet. There it goes. Tough in here, man, because it's such a select cut. They're not cutting a whole bunch of stuff. It's hard to get them to fall without busting stuff. He's doing a really good job at it, though. I gotta give him credit. It takes a lot to get. Hell, there's a lot of timber cutters out there now cutting timber every day. Been doing it forever. Can't squeeze them trees down into the holes where they belong. Now, obviously, he makes mistakes. You know. I do it, right? Even anybody does, but if somebody hadn't been doing it very long, he's doing a really good job. Then of course I come in here and tear everything off that I'm trying to get them out. But it is what it is. Casualties of war, I call it. The last one rolling out for the week. I think that makes 11. So I guess that'll have to do. Hopefully if everybody shows up on their A game next week, we'll get our 15, 20 loads. I don't know that we'll get 20 in this job, but hoping 15 will be sufficient enough, hopefully. We'll go back here and get one last tree, put Young Buck on the hood, and away we'll go. Well, we got a skidder on the back again. Seems like we're moving equipment all the time, but this time it ain't mine. It's a buddy of mine's skidder. We're moving it. He's finished up his job yesterday. Just bouncing him around the corner, and we're going to go up north and pick the bulldozer up, take it back to my yard, leave it sit there. I don't think we're going to take it down to that shore yard for the shore job unless I need it. So we're going to probably take it back to my yard, leave it there, because when we get done down there, we're coming back up there close to my house. So if I don't need the dozer down there, there's no point dragging it all the way down. So that'll be the end of the week. Like I said earlier, we're going to hit it hard next week, shoot for 15 to 20. Mother Nature cooperates. I don't think it'd be a problem. But only time will tell, right? So thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you on the next one.